just hopping on what's it called, the World Wide Web, and finding these samurai swords out there. Like, what's the deal with the samurai sword? Why are they a popular thing all of a sudden?
I bet you it was Nick Nolte, wasn't it? It was Nick Nolte down there in Florida with samurai sword, 6 years old, staying with a roommate or something like that. But yeah, like, is there like a samurai surplus store or something down there? Like, where do they get these swords from? First of all,
I don't know,
and is it that serious? Over a dirty kitchen, dirty floor?
Yeah, and on the washcloth. I think the washcloth is what set him off. Like, if you got that washcloth, in the bathroom, it's yours, you've been using it, it's like, you're kind of trying to stretch your towel laundry out a little bit, so you might use it like a second day, you know what I'm saying, or later in the day, and then you go in there and find like somebody's hair on it or something, and that sets you off, man. I mean, everybody's had that roommate situation where it's just the straw that broke the camel's back,
Yeah, but I never wanted to chop anybody's head off.
Well, you're dealing with a different animal. You're dealing with Florida man now, my friend. I mean, you're a local man. Okay, local man is much more reasonable than Florida man. Florida man is butt naked swinging samurai swords with his junk hanging out in the freeway.
Wow.
Hey, word on the street is Reverend Al Sharpton is popping Viagra on a stringent regimen to keep his young boo thing satisfied.
Hey, listen, man, you know what? You start creeping up there. Like these two 60-year-old roommates, I bet you they got a couple bottles of that magic blue pill floating around. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, Eventually, Johnathan, I can guarantee you this, Johnathan ain't going to be doing his once-in-a-lifetime flasher routine when he's in his 70s, you know what I'm saying? He's going to try to break that off before he hits his, 45 or so. He wants to make sure it's intact.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah.
Everything's working down there. But if he happens to get there when he's 70, 80 years old, he might need a little help, cranking the umbrella up, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay.
Well, you know what, guys? I tried the blue pill there just for laughs or whatever. Back in I think like 22, 23. And I almost died. You guys feel me? I swear I almost died from trying that stuff. It gives you like the blue vision, and my heart would not stop beating out my chest, man. It kept beating faster and faster and faster, and also you get these bad migraine headaches.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, going forward, if I had to have it when I'm 60 or 70, I don't want it, because at that point I would die for real, from being that old and being no Viagra. So don't even worry about it. At that point, who's still trying to have sex anyway? Once you're 60 or 70, you pretty much, you've been there, done that. You don't need it anymore.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on, so I can't keep on.
You still be getting it in?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I hear you, man. I guess I get too much now. I don't want it.
Listen, man. Waste not, want not. That's what I say.
I hear you, man. Word to live by.
And a Florida man who tattooed spider on his face to combat arachnophobia arrested for attacking brother over sheets from Family Dollar.
Wait a minute. This is a two-layer story again. I love these multi-layer stories. This idiot tattooed a spider on his face to help him get over his arachnophobia?
Yeah.
I mean, what a moron. Like, why couldn't you just put like one of those fake rubber spiders in your backpack or your bag or something, or hide them around the house or something like that? Well, yeah, tattoo is permanent, dude. Dude, it's permanent. It's not going anywhere. Now, you get into the sheets. I mean, there's some Family Dollar sheets. What are those, 3 thread count? 2 thread count? I mean, seriously. That's like sleeping on some sandpaper, brother. Why even bother fighting over those? Oh, man.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you get the tattoo on the face of a spider, right?
Yeah.
That has to be the worst tattoo idea since what? Gucci Man had the ice cream tag on his face.
Right.
That ranks right up there as the worst tattoo ideas of all time. There. All right. So you're gonna get a tattoo on your face of a spider to combat your arachnophobia. Okay then. All right. So, okay, I see that. Okay, and then What's going on with the sheets? What happened with the sheets?
He attacked his brother over sheets from Family Dollar. He took his Family Dollar sheets. So he followed him off.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Hey, I mean, you know, the thread count. Actually, Beckler, I think the thread count has gone up. That's why they were fighting.
Okay.
The sheets there, yeah. I think they're at 10 now. Okay. They're at 10 on the thread count. That's worth fighting for.
Well, here's the other thing about the tattoo. Like, who wants to, like, if you're afraid of spiders, and I know you're trying to get over it, but until you get over it, you're going to be, like, terrified every day you wake up and look in the mirror, and you're going to crap yourself because there's a spider on your face. You're going to freak out. Who knows what you do? Like, what happens if you forget that it's a tattoo, and you get after your face trying to, like, whack this spider and kill it, and you end up beating the crap out of yourself?
Yeah, especially if you're medicated, definitely, yeah.
Well, odds are if he's on the Boss Report, he's on a strict regimen of
medication.
probably
something. Yeah, probably something's going on there.
And another sad story: pregnant Mississippi woman kills cousin for dating both of her ex-boyfriends after Facebook scrap.
Yep, it says Facebook, man. I'm telling you, the social media, JC, the social media will get you caught up in some drama, man. It'll get you caught up.
Tell me about it.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, people go crazy with this stuff, man. And I'm not, like, I joke around about it because, you know, on the show we have some fun with it, but it's serious, man. These people get caught up in this stuff. Next thing you know, you're all tough and you're all talk when you're behind that keyboard, but then you meet up with somebody face to face and you haven't had that cooling off period. Like, you know, when you get into that fight when you're a kid, you know, and it kind of escalates throughout the course of the day. You talk a little bit about this dude talks about you. Next thing you know, you meet up, and it kind of escalates real quick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's people around that kind of, like, separate it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's really gonna get beat to death in that scenario. You circle up,
right?
You scrap. Somebody pulls you apart. You know, call it a day. Somebody got the better of somebody else. In these situations, there ain't nobody around. You know, she probably just went over there and took care of business. Seeing this stuff on the computer screen, got all hot, went over there, took care of it. It's crazy, man. It's scary stuff.
Yeah, remember the good old days in MySpace when all you had to worry about was who was in your top 8?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bring those days back, man. Like, you know what? Give me AOL. Remember the little chat room?
Yeah.
Google Chat
on the dial-up.
Messenger.
yeah. Like let's go back to those days, man. Those were safe days. You didn't worry about anybody trying to fight you or anything like that. The only thing you was worried about then was if the person you were talking to in the chat room was a female or not. That's all you had to worry about.
And it would take you about 45 days to download a song off of Napster, but you know.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It took me 72 days to download the Eminem album back in the day, man. It took 72 days, man.
Constantly resetting because your cousin's calling up trying to get a ride to the supermarket or something, you know?
Yeah, the good old days, man.
Oh, man. And Florida, detention officer arrested after shoplifting from Walmart twice while in uniform.
I mean, I don't even know, man. This is the stupidity out there. It just kills me. Like, we have one of these pretty frequently too, JC, where, you know, Buddy rolls up into the gas station, holds him up with his, you know, his work shirt on with his name on it, you know, and the phone number on the back, you know, like, hey, stick him up, you know, give me all your money. Okay, Bill, no problem. We'll call your boss tomorrow and get it back from you then. Like, what are you thinking?
You know what, man? Stories, I tell you. Well, I don't know what people are thinking these days. You know, it just seems like no matter. You know what? It doesn't matter the day, the year, or whatever, man. People just do. They're gonna do dumb stuff. They're gonna do dumb stuff, man. And that's just people, man. To the end of time, you're gonna hear dumb things that people do for some reason, and you would just be like, why would you do something like that? You know, but. Hey, it is what it is, man. They've been doing dumb stuff since what, the caveman days?
Yeah.
So
the engine isn't firing on all cylinders at all times. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, man. But boss, man, but you bring these things to light. You know, we wouldn't even know about samurai swords or people with fire tattoos in her face. You know, we would not even know about these things if it wasn't for you. So thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Right. And he's electrifying and enlightening us as we speak.
And get this, we got 5 more, our final 5 of the day. First one of those, final 5. A Oregon serial hair masturbator arrested for giving women unwanted haircuts at local Dollar Trees.
Like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. How does that get worked into your masturbatory repertoire? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that, how do you go there? How do you go there? Like, I don't even know, like, something is not clicking there. Like, in your sexual evolution as a individual, what happened on that road that got you to the point where you were shaving women's head without their knowledge or consent, taking the hair and using it to complete that most private of acts? How do you get there?
I'm so disgusted right now. Like, honestly, man. Like, wait, okay, so he was shaving it. He was shaving her head, and then he was using the hair to masturbate.
Yeah. Yes.
Huh? What? Huh? Say what now?
Right. Yeah. That's a story. That's a what the what story right there.
That is not a real story, man. I don't believe that one.
I do. I believe, dude. Think about all the nasty stuff you've seen on the internet that people do.
Yeah.
That don't even climb the top 10, dude.
Yeah, I guess. It's in Oregon also?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oregon, yeah.
Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm actually scared to travel to the Northwest. I think it's some, like, really, really weird, jacked up people out there, man, that would, like, you know, chop me up into, like, 100 parts and eat me. You know, I really believe it. I'm scared to go past St. Louis at this point. Anything past St. Louis is just, I believe, is like on some Hannibal Lecter type stuff out there.
Listen, if you can't get a piece of Captain D's cheesecake where you're traveling to, just don't go.
Don't go. You know, I'm pretty sure there's no Captain D's out there to begin with. You know, they probably got some weird delicacy out there that we haven't even heard of. So
right.
I'm good, man. You know, anything past St. Louis, I'm not gonna even worry about it.
And Florida man arrested for pimping out pregnant girlfriend to fetishes on Craigslist.
Yeah, I don't know. People, I mean, it's just, why would you do that to your girlfriend? I understand that you need the money, probably that you're looking for cash, but and then from the woman's perspective, just go, leave. You do not need to be in that relationship. Nothing. That is the highest point of your relationship right there with that dude. Like, that is the most he's ever gonna care about you. Is that right there? So just go on and find somebody else.
You know what? I heard. Is it true? Like, if you actually go to Craigslist on your computer, that you like instantly get an STD? Like, that's how dirty Craigslist is, man. Like, you instantly contract an STD just by viewing the page.
You gotta put
that's how dirty, and despicable Craigslist is. I mean, there is nothing good on Craigslist. Like, you could literally be trying to sell your phone and you meet up with somebody and they will kill you on Craigslist. Like, it happened here. It's like, there's been many stories of people getting robbed, you know, by trying to make transactions, and they made it through Craigslist. Like, there is nothing good. I'm surprised Craigslist is still around. Like, I'm surprised the FBI hasn't shut it down or anything. There's nothing like this pedophiles, child rapists, mass murderers. That's all this, they hang out on Craigslist.
And a naked Georgia man claiming to be Jesus arrested after setting the church on fire, saying, quote, "The block is hot, the block is hot, hot, hot." Really?
That was probably that media relations dude that we know down there. He probably got off on one of his late night Cavassier-laced emails, you know, and he got loose with it, man. That meth had him on his level. You know, I'm telling you, once your clothes come off, JR, all bets are off. You don't know what's coming out of your mouth. you don't know what your actions are going to be. You are free range human man at that point. Like, you just, all bets are off. Nobody knows what's going to happen with you. You basically let everyone know